Hello everyone, this is Indigo Child Network, and today I have another pick a card. This time it's pick a sauce, and it is called Do They Fantasize About You? And if so, what do they fantasize about? It's a little spicy, a little more salacious reading for those of you who want to know. This is for any person you have on your mind right now. Do they fantasize about you? What do they think? What exactly? What type of fantasies do they have? I'm not gonna go too far, but you can get the picture. This is number one, number two, and then number three. So, of course, whichever one you feel most spiritually connected to, skip to that one, and we'll go to number one right now. All right, so this is for those of you who picked number one, otherwise known as the beautiful, beautiful mayonnaise right here. If you like mayonnaise, this one is for you. You want to know who fantasized about you? I mean, do they fantasize about you? Let's start off with the tarot cards. Let's see what do they fantasize about you, and if so, what do they fantasize about regarding you? Do they fantasize about you? Whoever you got on your mind right now, do they fantasize about you? Do they fantasize about you? This could be for a current relationship. This could be for a crush. This could be for a ex. It could be for whoever you're thinking about right now. Do they fantasize about you? And if so, what do they fantasize about regarding you? Okay, so what came up is the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, Queen of Swords, Justice, and the Tower. So this is the first question. Do they fantasize about you? It would seem like yes, they have a lot of thought when it comes to you. They think about a lot of other things too, but they have some thoughts about you too. They do fantasize about being around you, or being around you again. Something about your hair and your nails, your clothes. You're very well manicured, very well polished. Um, or they wish they were well polished to be around you. But Nine of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Fool, Queen of Swords, Justice, and the Tower. They don't feel as though you two match. Something about you two matching. They may not dress as they may not dress to impress necessarily. They may not necessarily care. So they don't feel like you guys are a match. Something about you guys aren't a match. This may have been an ex, and they do still think about you and fantasize about you, but you guys just didn't work out, and they know that, but you're still wrapped up in their brain rent free. Let me get some more cards on it. Get some more cards. Let me see a little bit more. Okay, it says, I love you unconditionally. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So many things remind me of you. I lost myself for a little while. So it seems like this is a connection that you're not currently in. Well, you're asking, do they fantasize about you? So I would say that they definitely do. What they're fantasizing about is that you guys are together, back together. They're fantasizing about you and them being a union again, but there's something about a tower moment. They think about it. It's like whenever you come up in their mind, it comes up out of nowhere. It comes up out of nowhere, but they're trying to think level headed, like I don't know if we're meant to be together, but you still are living in their brain rent free. They would like to come towards you, but it's like something that's blocking. There's some type of block, some type of miscommunication barrier. a communication barrier, excuse me, or some type of, or I'm also seeing like a sister or a mother, some type of motherly figure also in the mix. It could be on your end, it could be on their end, but they really do definitely have feelings for you in particular. Let me get something else here. Let me see some more about this. What do they fantasize about? We've already established that they do fantasize about you. So what do they fantasize about? What do they fantasize about? Alright, what came up is a new romantic cycle begins and you're very close to achieving your goal. So Libra and also a Gibbous moon. So pay attention to moon cycles, but there could be a Libra in the mix too. But what they're fantasizing about is they're fantasizing about, like I said before, you guys actually being close, you guys actually getting to that stage of romance. Like the wine and dine. I'm getting like whining and dining. They want to go back to that, or they want to get to that stage in the relationship. Another card. Let me see. So another thing that came out is be yourself. So they may have some issues with self-esteem. They may overanalyze things. This person's an overanalyzer to the point like I don't really look like we don't really look good together. We don't really have the same type of person, something like personality type or communication barriers to communication clashings. Like we don't really mesh well together, like oil and water, so I can't really they overthink things, so they're looking for someone to take the first step. I think it looks like they're looking for someone to take the first step. Okay, it's like I said before, this could be an ex. So release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So they're contemplating, like either you or the other person is contemplating releasing the ex, but it's like you guys are both like karmatically thinking about each other, karmatically still tied to one another. So it's up to you, really. It's up to you, number ones, to get the ball rolling again. To get the ball rolling again back into the direction that you and them are also wanting. So, don't be afraid to take that first step. Don't be afraid to take the first step. Okay, what also came out is date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. Like I said, get ready to be wined and dined. So they're willing to, somebody's willing to dish out money to make this connection work once again, but they're not sure how exactly it will play out on your end. There was a lot of miscommunication about options. It seems like miscommunication about options and independence. So yeah, that's as much as I see for you, number ones. Like, comment, subscribe, and notifications about for all new updates, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Hello, my little barbecue sauce babies. This is the one you felt spiritually connected to, so this is the one you are going to see. This reading, like I said before, is do they fantasize about you? And if so, what do they fantasize about regarding you? So let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Somebody you've been thinking about. This could be a current relationship, an ex-relationship, a crush, what have you. Or do they fantasize about you? And if so, what do they fantasize about? What do they fantasize about? If so, what do they fantasize about? Do they well, let's do the first question. Let's do the first question. Do they fantasize about you? Do they fantasize about you? Do they fantasize about you? Okay. Okay, so what we have here is King of Wands, Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and then lastly Temperance. So, do they fantasize about you per se? They have a lot of options going on here. I'm seeing a lot of options here. Number twos, a lot of different people coming in and out of their life that either they cut off or that cut off them. I'm also seeing a lot of masculine energy here. A lot of masculine energy, or maybe that's what they're looking for, or they're craving rather. More masculine energy. So, are they fantasizing about you? Not necessarily per se. This person is this person is very jovial, very nice, very with the King of Wands here. I'm getting a playboy energy for sure. Do they fantasize about you in particular? Not necessarily, not to that extent like on their off time, but it seems as though they do think about you. They definitely do think about you, but they are planting their seeds in other soils. If that makes sense. They are planting their seeds in other soils. Let's see. Let me get some more cards. Let me get some more cards on this connection. Do they fantasize about you? Or, yeah. Let me get some more cards on the connection. Okay, so it seems like a more past energy. So what came up is, I wish things could be different. If y'all can see that. I wish things could be different. I can't stop thinking about you. Like I said, they think about you. I hide behind material things. I know I messed up everything. And then I hope that you can forgive me one day. So it seems like I said before, this person seems like a playboy energy. This person may give off the masculine energy. You may be the divine feminine, they're divine masculine in the situation. But they do feel sorry about what they did. They mistreated you in some way. So they're looking out. Okay, this came up. Over the Two of Wands, like that's looking out into the future. They do think, they do want to be in your energy once again. But as of right now, like, do they fantasize about you? They're in a temperance mode. They have a lot going on in their head. This could be financial troubles. Well, it says I hide behind material things, so it may be either one or the other. Either they have too much money, or they don't have enough money to actually bring this conversation, bring the connection back into fruition, if that makes sense. But they really do. Something about you is very different. Something about you is very, very different in their eyes. They wish things could be different because of how cocky. Something about how cocky and how dismissive, flaky they were towards you in some way. They're looking go. The reason why they're not necessarily fantasizing about you is because they're looking to get back to square one. They wish they could turn back time and go back to square one with you. Very, very weird. Very, very weird energy. I mean, it's not all negative. It's not all negative. Do this the right way. Tell me more about this connection. Tell me a bit more about this connection. They felt like you were a prince, some type of royalty. You were royalty in some way, or maybe your name means royalty in some way. Let me see. They wanted to do more with you, but they let their options get in the way of this connection. They got too in their head. They felt like they're too much of the man. I don't know what this is. They're too much of too much King of Wands energy to keep the connection going. Tell me more. Okay, so what came out is give it time. Everything is divine timing. Everything is in divine timing. Let things flow. Love spell, you've been bewitched. Get ready to be wined and dined. And someone's got their eyes on you. Someone's got their eyes on you. You are doing your research. So, as far as do they fantasize about you, not mentally, but they are doing things to check up on you. They so like I said, something about you was very different. Number two, something about you, something maybe it's like the way you speak, the way you act, the way you think is very very intriguing to them. So they may have someone who is in their physical energy, but as far as like on their off time, they're thinking about, oh, it could have been this, I could have done this, I could have said that, we could have done this, or is something about takeout. Maybe they want to give you takeout food. I don't know. There's something about taking out. Um, or oh, hey, listen, I forgot I had here date night. Maybe they wish they would have taken you out on a date, or because they feel this is like some type of love spell. They wanted to feed into this love spell energy. What's going on here? Tell me about the love spell. Tell me about the love spell. But yeah, give it time. Number two, so they'll circle back around to you within time. Just focus on your own energy as of right now. Tell me about this love spell. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, so it's saying two different things. You see this? You see this? As far as like because it's reading to me like they do fantasize about you, and what they're fantasizing about you is purely just raw ouch, raw just getting in there. Like I like what's going on now? This reading is changing. It's definitely changing. Because at first it didn't seem like they were really thinking like it. This person, this individual in particular, may definitely navigate their life. Definitely navigate their life through base level energy. By which I mean bed play. So they're trying to figure out what's so different about you. Why are you so different? Why I have this passion for you, but why did I mess it up? Why did I do this? Why am I not something also about replacing something that was broken. I guess the relationship is broken, but replacing something that was broken. Let me see. One more card, please. Well, I'm gonna do another card. Let me do these. Tell me a little bit more. Discovery. So they need to, before they can wrap back around to you, they need to go through some type of metamorphosis. Number two, they need to go through some type of mental healing, physical healing. They may, I don't know. They may be going through a lot right now, mentally, as far as what's going on in their actual life, without you, with you not in the picture. So just give it time. Like it says, give it time, because they will wrap back around to you. They're for everyone is different. It's like what they will necessarily say. They may try to say, they may just come out of the blue and say, "Hey, how you doing?" You haven't said anything in months. Like, why are you saying this now? It's like that sort of energy, and it's just like they picked up where they left off, and like as if there was no time in between, because they're not used to. That's something about they're not used to. They're not used to making the first move. I don't know what that is about. Alright, let me get one more card. Last one is don't let your pride get in the way. So it's Leo. There may be a Leo or someone who's exhibiting, of course, the Leo trait, the King of Wands here. So there's a Leo energy here. This could be you, this could be them, but it says don't let your pride get in the way. They definitely let their pride get in the way in this connection, and that's why they're going through this mental turmoil and trying to do replacements, trying to do different things, and to get you out of their head. But it's not going to work. They're going to come back around and circle back around to you because I'm getting a lot of spy. This like spy came out. This spying energy. I think that they are trying to check up on you. They are trying to spy on you in some way. They'll be back, number two. So they'll be back, or they'll be coming around you. But that is much as I see for you. Like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell for new updates, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. All right, number three. This is for those of you who picked the soy sauce. You want to know, do they fantasize about you, and if so, what do they fantasize about regarding you? So let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Let us see. Let us see. Do they fantasize about you? Let's see. Whoever you're thinking about, it could be a friend, a family member, a current lover, a past lover, a crush. Let's see. Do they well, I don't know if it can be anyone who is platonic, because this is kind of, but these readings been kind of, but, you know, whatever comes out, whatever resonates. So whoever you have in your mind right now, do they fantasize about you? And if so, what do they fantasize about? But the first question, do they fantasize about you? Let's see. So what came out here is Temperance, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So, I mean, it has 3, 4, and 5 here. So this person, as far as like, do they fantasize about you? Not necessarily fantasize, but they do think about what happened in the past, like the interactions y'all have had in the past. It may not have been necessarily very good interactions y'all have had. It may have been a little tumultuous. So they're like, I like this person. I know that they're a great person, but this happened, that happened, this happened, that happened. So they're trying to weed themselves out of the negativity when it comes to you. There may have been a lot of competition or arguments about competition. And it's like they're like this, like they're like at like the standstill, you know? They're at the standstill of what exactly can they do when it comes to you, if anything, you know, anything to get through to you. There's something also about home and foundation too with the Four of Wands. Yeah, it's something that happened quickly, something that happened fast, like a fast communication. It could have been through texting. That they're like, because communication is best understood face to face. Number three. Let's get some more clarifying. And also, I'm getting Sagittarius energy too with the Temperance. Sagittarius and Aquarius energy. So let's see. Give me some more clarification here. One more time. Okay, so what came out is give it time, spy, love spell, date night, gambling, and let go. So this seems like there was a roller coaster of things that happened in this relationship, or this past relationship, or current relationship, or situationship. It looks like this person does definitely think about you. It's like they're thinking about, you know, burying the hatchet in some way. They're a little stubborn. They're still a little stubborn, but their thoughts of burying the hatchet have come up in their mind. But they're trying to give it some time, as far as, you know, they're not sure if you are looking for the same. They're not looking for the drama. They're not looking for this, that, and the other. They're not looking for any more lies. They're not looking to tell any more lies. to appease you. It's like, it's too much. It's too much, too much, too much. Okay, just because I want to do it. What exactly do they fantasize about when it comes to you? Let me do these cards first. What is it when they, if they fantasize? I feel like they do fantasize about you, but what exactly they fantasize about? What is the main points of their fantasies when it comes to you? And when I say fantasize and thinking, I know it's like, it's still part of the brain, so they do fantasize about me. When I say fantasize, when I say think, it's like thinking is like you come up in their mind, but fantasies is like they are dreaming about you. They're dreaming about all these wonderful things. Thinking about someone's like, oh, I know that, yesterday I talked to them. But fantasizing is that I talked to them. I wish I would have. I wish we could have went somewhere today. I wish that things could have been better. I wish that we were a union and we were together and we were in love and we were. That's the difference that I mean. Thinking about it's platonic and about the situation at hand, and then fantasies is a fantasy, what they want to do with you. Just for clarification. So give me some more indicators here. Give me some more. It's about money. Something about money too with the gambling. Someone may have had some money problems, some spending addictions. I'm getting online, but something about being online. Yeah. Let's see. What do they fantasize about? What do they fantasize about? Okay, so what came up is I feel you leaving me behind. I'm grateful for the spiritual lessons. So many things remind me of you. I lost myself for a little while. It was my fault, but I blamed you, and I knew exactly what I was doing for it too. So, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. They fantasize about, turning back the sands of time, and making things right with you. They would fantasize about, taking back the lies that they've told. Something about, it's a lot of lies. A lot of lies. Like, oh no, I didn't do that. Oh no, it's still there. Oh yeah, I never touched that. Oh yeah, I never went out there. Oh yeah, I never did that. Like, they fantasize about making things right with you. Let's see. Let me see what else is going on here. And let me do these two. What's going on? Give me some more messages, please. Give me some more messages, please. And then, let me get these two. And then last, let me pick one from here. So, it says, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and receive, to give and receive all the highest energy of all. So, what they fantasize about basically is what they want to be safe when they communicate with you too. Something about miscommunication, arguments, disagreements. Like like I said, it's better to be face to face when you communicate with someone. Rather than texting, rather than calling, rather than FaceTiming, it don't matter. It's better to be face to face. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Desert passage. Trust there's a divine plan. This person feels a little stuck. Person feels very stuck. Something about water. It has two different things: water and then desert. This person is very hot and cold, basically. Very hot and cold in their thinking when it comes to you, because the relationship seemed to be very hot and cold as far as like how they felt about you. So, and then lastly, look for a sign, and then success. So, basically, with that, they're like, I don't know. I need to. If I were to come closer to number three, if I were to make some type of reconciliation with soy sauce, how would I do it? I need some type of sign. I need some type of pointers. So they're in this limbo state. They're in a limbo state right now. as far as either letting go or looking for a sign. Obviously, if you're watching this reading, you're open to them coming back. But they're in like this standstill. They're not sure how to navigate the situation. You know, they don't want any more disagreements. They want everyone to listen to each other. They want to be heard, as well as they I know you want to be heard. It's like it's just a lot going on. But let me get one more card. Well, I mean, this is a personal issue reaches resolution. Personal issue reaches resolution. There may be a Cancer involved in the situation too. So there's definitely some baggage. There's definitely some baggage that will be resolved soon enough. Just give it some time. Give it some time. You know, let each other cool off, cool down. You know, get some water. You know, take a water break. Put some ice cubes in it to really cool off. But it'll be okay, number 3. It'll be okay. Just give it some time. But that's as much as I see for you. Like, comment, subscribe, hit notification bell for new updates, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.